Hey everybody! Thank you for everyone who bought our new book. I can't believe how fast it sold within practically one day. We really appreciate it.
Um, yeah, definitely. The part of the reason why I only ordered 100 copies is I think when we started this project, we really thought it would be just a fun project for us to do together. Owen's always been great at drawing, so I figured we could collaborate and do a book. Um, and I thought like a children's book would be good, but neither one of us had ever done a children's book, obviously. The only thing I knew about it was I wasn't allowed to use the word fuck, which kind of sucked. But so we didn't really have a huge game plan like what age group we wanted to do. We just wanted to do a fun project with both of us. So I kind of had an idea of a storyline, and I wrote like an outline down or a rough draft, and then Owen read through it, and he added a bunch of things, took a bunch of things away, and tweaked it, and we had a story that we really liked. But ended up being like a long story for a children's book. I think this is like 40 pages, and there's kind of a lot of writing on each page. And a lot of the pages are real photographs of places in York, and then Owen hand drew probably like 10 or so pages himself. But I'm thinking like if everyone's asking what age group this is for, I would definitely say, well, actually, honestly, we really wrote this with adults in mind. That's why we call it a children's book for adults. The book is narrated by a child, but the message of the book is really for adults. I would
Yeah,
say, yeah. Um, so I would say my best guess, I don't know, 7 or 8 and up.
probably.
Probably. I mean, anything under that, they'll probably lose interest with all the words on the pages, and it's a long story. But we didn't like I the way I do most things. I don't try to fit in a box. I just wrote a story that I wanted. We agreed on it, and we put a book out. And once we had it in our head, we thought, why not release it, to the public? And I kept warning Owen not to get his hopes up that a lot of people were going to buy this book, seeing as we didn't really know what we were doing, and we didn't even know a good age group this book was for. We just wanted to do a project. So, needless to say, the fact that it sold out in 24 hours, we were pretty happy. So yes, I have a lot more books ordered, but the new company that I use for this book, it takes like 20 to 30 days for them to print and send it to me. So probably won't be here till August, the end of August sometime. But I guess that's about it. We just wanted to say thank you and tell you a little bit about what the book is about, and I know a lot of people want to buy this for their grandkids or their little kids, but just keep in mind it's probably more for a little bit older kids, and it's really for adults. Like you don't even need kids to buy this book. I would say it's just we used to go like when we take trips, whether it's York or wherever. We always used to see like families more worried about taking the perfect selfie all the time of their vacation and posing their kids in front of this and posing their kids in front of that, and so the whole book is kind of up through the eyes of a child. And when you're up at the Nubble Lighthouse, the last thing a kid wants to do is pose for a picture in front of the lighthouse, whether it's a sunrise or sunset. Who cares? All they care about is like seagulls, like see if they're gonna shit on anyone's head, or the kids want to like jump on the rock. So sometimes what adults think on vacation is not exactly the way a kid pictures it, and that's kind of what we try to capture in the book. Anything else?
No.
No, that's about it. So hopefully we will have more books at the end of the month, and like we said, thank you very much for your support.
Enjoy.